What in the name of sweet mother Oklahoma is she doing?
Having fun. You take stuff too serious, this channel may not be for you, mister.
Baby cakes! Hot dang! Datsun Queen Sweet Momma went and done it again.
What'd you do?
Well, while you were in there in the head, making a whopper and all, I decided to take the truck keys and your folded money. And I decided to take me a little trip up to Oklahoma, Potts County. Where they got that fancy red dirt. I grabbed a jar of that, by the way, because I think that's sellable.
Potts County?
Yeah. And at the light, I made a left, and would you know, there's a taco boy. It was delicious. That's the only thing me and that Puddin fab shop really agree on. You know that guy, don't you?
Yeah, I know that guy. I watch him every day.
That's right. Well, he was right about the tacos. They're delicious. And let me tell you, I got you a chicken burrito, honey. That way you can go to the head again. I make a right up there, right? I'm going to an auction building, and I'm like 3 miles in, and I'm like, yeah. All of a sudden, it was like, shabang! Everything must go. So I had to pull in the parking lot, you know what I mean? Saw all kinds of stuff. BMWs, Lincolns, nothing I'm interested in. I walk around the corner, and then shabam! 1971 Datsun 620 with a 1.6 liter baby, 4-speed on the floor. And let me tell you, droopy notes and a little education I have, it's known as the Little Hustler.
Little Hustler.
Little Hustler.
I get it.
So I'm creeping around and I'm coming around the corner and doing my little thing, and wouldn't you know it, there he was.
Who?
And I locked eyes with him.
Who?
The Datsun King. You know that guy from Puddin's Fab Shop? You know that YouTuber?
You mean to tell me you were face to face with the Potts County legend?
Yeah, the one, the only. Give me a t-shirt.
You got Puddin merch?
Yes, I did. I told him you said hi, by the way.
Oh, I got some burrito.
And some toilet paper. I brought you toilet paper.
Well, I'll be needing that.
I knew it was going to be a struggle. I saw him standing there, and he had big old stars in his eyes, and he was looking at her and drooling all over her like a Krispy Kreme donut fresh and hot out the oven. He had my blood boiling. I knew it was going to be a challenge. But you know what? It wasn't going to be that much of a challenge. I'll tell you that. I stuck my hand up in the air, and I waved it around like I didn't care the whole time. I didn't take it down not one time. Not once.
By golly.
And in the auction, it was going about a mile a minute. And Puddin could see I was really getting in it. And I just shouted out above the crowd. And I said, hey, little hustler, gonna make you mine. I know you're original and one of a kind. Gonna spend my man's money for it. And the auctioneer said, sold to the lady with the long brown hair, with the ornery green and a monkey stare. Cut. That was stupid. You just saw the, look on his face. It was priceless. But anyway, you know what he did? You know what that Puddin's Fab Shop guy did? The Datsun King?
And then he came straight over, coming walking up to me, flexing. I was scared and intimidated, I'll tell you that right now, honey. But then he looked at me and he was like, puberty. Sorry. Oklahoma ain't big enough for the both of us Datsun lovers. And I already grew my roots, so one of us got to scoot. And it ain't gonna be me.
And I was scooting away. I felt his hand on my shoulder and I was like, what? And he goes, congratulations. Here's your merch. Now, get on your way. Alright? That's what he said.
My.
Yeah, good guy and all. You know, he's a real good guy, but I took my truck and my winnings and I commenced the scooting and I walked on home. You know? Yeah.
Huh. Wait a minute, you walked on home?
Yeah.
You took my folding money, my truck, and my trailer, and I didn't get none of it back.
Well, honey, that's not what the problem was. The problem is, you know, my pride, my ego, and Mr. Dawson, he thought he was going to get them all. He couldn't have it, you know? He just going to lower it to the ground. The only thing I need to know is, you know, I need to know if it's going to run. I need your help, baby. I just want to see if you'll help me get it running. You know? I need to know if the reason why I'm still sold the trailer or the truck, if it's worth it. Can you help me get it running?
I need to know what I get out of this. I got no truck, no trailer, no folding money, no cool Puddin merch, no autograph, no nothing.
You'll earn yourself a cute little Datsun and it'll be running. And you can have it all to yourself. And let me drive it whenever I want. That's what you get.
Guess I can't complain with that. This thing's pretty awesome. Hey, go! You got good taste, Sweet Mama.
It's so cute, ain't it, honey?
Your mama didn't raise no punk.
Now, I know what y'all sitting there thinking. That this is an attempt from us to ride the coattails of the great Puddin. We got ourselves a bona fide identity crisis and forgot who we was. Well, it turns out this ain't none of that. This is a tribute to the Datsun King himself. Well, after all these years of his hard work and dedication of making us all laugh, we figured it's time to return the favor. Well, it just so happens we got a hold of Mr. Puddin, the man, the myth, the Pot County legend. And he gave us special permission. He said, ain't no complaints. So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Well, Mama, was you throwing your hands in the air, shooting off bids before or after the front end was all smashed in?
I think I was after. I may have ran a little deer over alongside the road that was already sitting there. That was an accident.
Go.
But look, honey, she got all kinds of good stuff to her. Look at these lovely little mirrors. She don't got just one. She got two.
Plural. Why are those, like, is that for folks with bifocals?
No, she got lots of two stuff on her. I'll tell you that right now.
Go in case you could knock one off, herding the cows, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what they got
cute.
going on down there in Oklahoma.
Well, she been sitting a while because she got like all kinds of little materials all over her. But look how solid she is.
That thing got scabies,
Look at
honey.
this thing's solid.
Brought me home a
that's
contagious
rough.
disease on the side of this thing.
That makes her unique. That makes her special.
Short of
I like
penicillin to
it.
touch
I like
this
it.
thing. Tell you what. Oh, honey, look at them cool little mud flaps. Daggone.
Oh, yeah. See, I knew you'd find something cute about her.
Say Datsun on them. Tailgate. Did you need like
I want to say I thought it was there, but I was trying to run so fast. He runs fast. I mean, he's pretty fast.
Yeah, well, he wears them Skechers. You ain't no punk wearing those Skechers. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, mine might be light Skechers, but he can still run.
It can't be.
What?
Are those Dean Alpha vintage tires from the 70s?
The one, the only. She's original.
Shoot! Sweet Mama, I ain't seen them in like 50 years. You know that?
I told you, ain't she perfect?
Daggone. This baby's a
Yeah.
time machine.
I knew I had to save her, honey. I knew it. I mean, look at that. Look at all the splendor. Look at all the
Daggone,
junk.
how are you sitting in there?
Yeah.
Smells
I had to knock it out of gear. Woo! There's.
smells like an ankle hooked to a toenail that was
All right, yeah.
hooked to a garbage can for a while.
All right.
I don't get it.
But I had to knock it out of gear, you know, so I could drag it.
Knock it out of gear.
Yeah. It had a key, though.
Looks like you about ripped the shifter plumb off of it.
That's right.
What's going on there?
She wouldn't listen to me. We were in a hurry.
Daggone. See nothing wrong with that. What about this weight reduction up in here?
No, there ain't no hole up in there. She's solid. I did check that.
You did check it, did
The
you?
only hole is that, and I think that's for an antenna.
No, that's rust. That's rust hole.
That's a little too perfect.
I'm kidding. It's an antenna hole. This thing's pretty awesome. Sweet Mama.
Door shut nice.
Yes, man.
That's right. I can see why he collects them all. I'll tell you that right now. I like the older ones myself, but this is the only baby that was in that auction.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he got a lot of them.
My guess is he loves them because they're easy to push.
Yeah, and I didn't think he was going to give me no parts, so I wasn't about to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Thought maybe
Well.
we could be friends, you know? He could ship me some parts. give me a little something loving for her, you know? Well, I don't think that
Well,
might
I'll
be
tell you
that.
what, if it needs any parts, you're pretty much screwed for buying this thing out from underneath the guy because he's got all the parts in the world all gathered up at his place.
Wait. That's not very friendly. Hey, Mom! Sweet Mama she found poop on her Skechers again. Ah! Ah!
Let's say you, Sweet Mama. Looks like it's doing pretty good.
It's awesome, honey. Look, there's bird poop. How did bird poop get in here?
Oh,
I love
on
it.
your face.
What?
Ugh, what is that?
What are you touching? What's that smell?
What is that?
What?
Oh, man, what is that?
Stinks.
It's not chocolate, honey.
Oh.
Well, I guess I'll see what you got us into here, Sweet Mama.
I got
Guys?
into a little something. It ain't bad.
Listen, if your old lady comes up missing and your folding money's gone, she's probably in Oklahoma somewhere buying a truck or something, okay?
What?
So, never fear. She's supposed to make you some tater tots and cheese sticks. But
You said a
she's-
sandwich.
Sandwich, yeah.
I went to Taco Boys and got you a taco.
That was a good taco. Man,
All right
that
then.
place in person sometime. All right, what do we got here? You said this is what, a 1.6?
I believe so.
I know nothing about this, what I'm looking at right now. It might as well be a flying saucer because I never looked at one. Ain't got to be a genius to see, though, that some stuff's going on here. Something's missing.
Well, I didn't say it was complete. I just said it was cute.
Well, there's no rotor button. Okay.
Okay.
Looks like it has dual points.
A bonus already.
Yeah. And I see no condenser. Huh. Where's the condenser at?
Hey, look at that. We got 2 core plus to make up for it. There's 2 of those.
A couple coils, yeah. No condenser. Bluetooth condenser. It's all right. Figure something out. What we got here? She's going to spin over. Oh,
dear God, please say
turns
it's going to turn over.
Ooh, that baby's turning
thank
over
God.
awful easy, though. It's pretty easy. That thing's
Yeah?
load up.
Thank God.
Little Roll King battery, so odds are that baby is a paperweight. Junk. Somebody did the old choppy poo-poo on one of the wire ends there. Old-time sediment bowl. That's pretty cool. Wonder if that's original. Got him a little filter here. I guess that went. Oh, well. Delete that.
You're breaking it already.
Ah.
I ain't even started.
All right. Fuel system, questionable. Ignition system, non-existent. Well, hey, at least it's got 4 tires that are blowed up, right?
And my head don't go through the bed.
Can't have your head in the bed.
Nope.
Check the antifreeze, but the bottom hose is dragging the ground, so I'm going to guess that there's nothing in there.
Oh my.
Ooh, don't look too bad. A little
Ooh.
over full. Hopefully there's no water in there. Pushing
Things
it up
are
over the
looking
lamp.
up.
So yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe start lubing some stuff up and maybe pulling plugs out and get a compression test if we can get her spin over. We got to see if I can ask the neighbor for a battery. He got tired of me just taking them. Police said I got to ask now, so go ask him for one of them. All right, what do we got here?
A mess. That's what we got. What is that?
Like somebody like me is already working on it. But accessory wiring. Yeah, let's not torment ourselves with this mess here. Just get ready right quick and in a hurry.
What if it's too
Man.
short?
Then I'll cut it again. Yeah, a lot of times when it ain't raining in a while, they like the extra juices, you know? Ooh.
Aren't you gonna take off a thumb? Well, you already got that lovely fancy tape on there. I figured you want to add to the other side.
Yeah. Wouldn't be a day at Hustle House if you didn't have some kind of black tape or super glue or something holding your flesh together. Yeah, buddy. Fresh new terminal ends. Been a while, ain't it, Mama?
Oh yeah. Nice
Hey,
matching
guys,
set.
Listen,
Dang.
if you're at your AutoZone, ow, and you're looking for some ends, they're like, what, $10 a pair
Yeah.
or something? Just get the whole thing. It's like 15 bucks. You know, you get like 12 of them or 10 or whatever. I think they keep them behind the counter. You got to ask for them. Don't be fooled, guys. Times are tough. Too absolutely short for the application. It's okay. Never tighten them up anyway. They're gone. Everything's too short.
It is a small little truck.
I better cut
It's
them
not trying
again.
to compensate for nothing. It's a little guy.
Okay. Did you bother to check and see if there was a key when you bought a Sweet Momma?
I don't remember. All I remember is taking it and putting it in neutral and pulling it. I was too excited to get out of there before I got my butt kicked.
Do everything myself.
What do we got?
I'd like to see if it's out of gear.
I didn't grab it. I wasn't that excited. I didn't break it.
Gone. Probably go through the side of the garage if I try his key switch.
I told you that was probably a key.
Hey, we got some lights here. We got a battery, oil, charging, brake.
Oh,
And see the gas gauge moving.
things are looking bright as we.
We got a key switch. What else we got? Whoa, better shut them off. They ain't got no skin on them.
Jeez.
Cigarette lighter. Headlights. Shoot! All 4 of them? No way.
And tires are popped. Aren't you glad that I went while you were in the bathroom?
Daggone it.
Told you.
Man.
She's cute.
How about the back ones? No way the back ones work. No way. Ha
Like I
Told
said,
ya.
aren't.
Whatever you paid was too much because the tail light bulbs are out, okay? You should have asked. You should have asked me.
I didn't pay that much. Wow, that looks like a pit in there.
That thing
Woo.
off of there.
It needs a good old cleaning.
Smells like an ankle that was hooked to a big old stinking foot.
I thought I just walked into something. You didn't tell me about it.
This feels like a choke. It's a cigarette lighter. That don't work.
You're just touching everything, ain't you? You're like a little kid. They got a fancy hood lever in there. Why don't you play with that?
I did. I did. Be careful, guys, with your 620 Datsun. They'll chop your finger right off. So it will. See that?
Pretty massive.
I got me like right in between steer with one of these, and it just took the skin right off of me.
Aw.
All right. Well, we got a key switch. Okay. And the headlights work. So I say we.
We're almost ready to get down the road.
Yeah, we should probably take these plugs out, lube the cylinders up a little bit, and take a compression test. Damn, some old school looking plug wires right there, aren't they not?
Those are cool. I like them.
They're pretty vintage.
It's like their own design.
I like vintage. Look, the plugs are loose. I hope they ain't stripped.
Oh, you're gonna pull.
Did you check if the plugs were stripped when you bought it?
I didn't check anything. I was trying to run. He almost caught me.
You might be getting a phone call if I can't get it running. I'll tell you that right now.
He ain't gonna buy it back.
Say, Mr. Puddin, sir, my wife made a mistake. So you know who she was dealing with. She told me that she ripped you out of a deal, and I told her to bring it back.
I told him I said I beat him out of a deal.
Anyhow, yeah, this plug's loose. That one's loose.
At least they're all there.
Extension's loose. Tight one here. Probably bust off. Whoa. What we got under the floor number 4 here. Hey. Yeah. That's positive. All the plugs broke loose. Not breaking off. Extension ain't fulfilling my needs here. Yeah.
It's awful massive for you to be getting in that big wide open space.
Shit. What we got there? A little dark, a little rich, a little. Smells like turpentine. Hey, that's missed some gasket on that one. How about that? That one's there. Stuck down in here, maybe? Yes, it is, by golly.
Look at you not losing everything.
Shit, they tried to fool me. I get nothing past this guy. I'll tell you that right now. It's called perception, and I got it.
That's right. He won't let nobody get away with nothing.
Not on my watch. Plug looks the same. A little crusty, a little rich. Doesn't really look like oil. Did anybody catch the plug gap we got there? What was that, like 300 thousandths or something?
Dang on.
Moly.
I almost put my pinky in there.
Looks like the old electrode fell down in. See how far above that one is? Above the threads?
Oh my.
Yep. Yep. Perception.
Perception. Maybe like your credit card back, baby.
Oh. Okay. That's your run-of-the-mill dirty plug there.
That one looks all nice like the other three.
Uh-huh. Well, let me get some kind of liquid that's got some aerosol propellant behind it. I don't know what it's going to be, but we're going to squirt something in there, lube it up, and we'll give her a couple laps maybe, and we'll do a compression test.
What'd you come up with? Peanut butter blaster.
I got me some peanut butter blaster and a baseball bat.
It ain't my fave being in the Croyle. Croyle's gone.
Croyle. That's the old Puddin tang. He uses a Croyle quite liberally. That guy must be loaded or something.
Ain't too loaded. Didn't win this one, did he?
Maybe he's got a highfalutin neighbor that we ain't got. You know what I mean? Ours uses blaster, and well, therefore we use blaster. All right, I'll give her a plenty.
How long are you gonna wait?
How long did we wait already?
Probably too long for you.
Too long for me. Let's buzz her over. Clear?
Yep, it's all clear. Woo. Wow.
I'm upset. It's stuck off and bought a truck, but I'm feeling pretty good about how it sounds spinning over. I don't hear no valves a clattering or no rods a knocking or nothing like that. So it doesn't sound like the clutch is blowed up or anything. So far so good, Sweet Mama. So far so good. How many times I just knocked my head off that thing? Okay.
At least 6 so
It
far.
ain't gonna happen no more. No, ma'am. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, well, shame on me. This is easy.
Ooh,
Vertebrae
those muscles.
number 7. I pulled my pancreas.
Wow, that's a lot of light on the subject.
All right.
Just a little guy.
Huh? Lost one of them bolts already. It's like 10 seconds ago.
Jeez.
Where's it at?
You just took them off.
All right. Yeah, we're going to do a compression test. We're going to try to get her done with number 1. That's pretty unimpressive.
Really?
Did you check compression before you bought the truck, honey?
Nope. I just like the color orange. Well, what kind of compression are we supposed to have?
Well, it'd be nice to be up around 100 or better, you know, in a perfect world. Nah, you know, it might come around once you get it running, if you get it running. But most importantly, it might have skipped time or something, you know? Yeah, that would be a nightmare if that's the case. All right, better write her down here or I'll forget. Okay, what can we do with number 2? That looks a little better. I don't know what that is. What do you call that? 75, 80.
I'm gonna go for 100. Let's just round it up.
We'll just say it's 90, okay?
Okay.
We'll call it 100. Sweet Mama says 100, it's 100. Give her to me a number 3.
Already halfway there.
No cheating, no cheating. What a dismal performance. Less than 50. We'll call it 50. Just because we're hopeful.
This thing's gonna make me wish I'd have just gave it to him after all.
I just can't take it no more, number 4.
How about we kick it out the door, kind of number 4? Sounds good to me.
I want to call that 60.
I don't like how they don't match.
I don't like how they don't. It might not even blow your hair back if you put your face in front of it, you know? But we're going to try to get it running anywho, okay? Because that's what we do around here. We work on junk and we make junk run, right? All right. Well, you guys know us. Normally we just shine these old plugs up and jam them right back in the hole. But with this one looking like it's coming apart, you probably better just go ahead and grab some off the shelf and throw them in there. Now, we're taking a N14Y out. Why? Because they're junk. And we're going to replace them with 5224 Autolite. No idea what they fit. They kind of look the same, but they are a 5/8 plug, and it's got about the same reach.
Oh my.
So, that's what she's getting. I figured before we put number 1 in, and we'll get number 1 up so we can start messing with our distributor. Get her up on the compression stroke, so put the old finger in her and hope it makes enough wind to let us know. Oh,
A little better?
it's a little surprising. Let's try it again. Sure, gauge is right, Sweet Mama.
I don't know. It was
50
used.
pounds.
It's a yard sale for $3.
Okay. Got the finger blowed off there. Let's see if we can find us a timing mark here. Puts us really close right there, showing top dead center on the hickey-do. And see the top of the piston. Wow, she looks like she's been burning a little bit of oil now. I ain't kidding. Make a mental note of that. Did you check if it was burning oil before you bought a Sweet Mama?
I don't know nothing. I know they had free donuts up there. Hot chocolate, baby.
Well, since you got number 1 up, you got to see where the rotor button's pointing. Yep. What rotor button? I got a rotor button. Dang it! Delay a game. Let's go get a rotor button. Well, 2 hours and 5 miles worth of bare knuckle road rage later, we got back here with a rotor button. Sorry, Grandma in the green Cadillac, but I put in a ditch on the way back. Okay, I have to get stuff done. I gotta go. Anywho's, I guess that's where number 1 points, huh? Is that right?
I don't know. I didn't see the directions.
I don't know. Number 1's up on compression, and that's like that. And it looks like I had her wired like that, but this is backwards. Like this cap's gotta go that way. So, yeah, that ain't right.
Oh my, you're gonna be starting. Jeez.
Well, speaking of not right, look at that coil wire. Did you happen to look at the coil wire before you bought the truck, honey?
I didn't look at nothing.
Should have took your old man with
She
you.
was just so
That's all
small.
I'm saying.
Wow. Oh,
All right, well, that ain't looking so hot there. Should have maybe auto-zoned one of them too while we were out. I'll go ahead and try to clean that up. Yes, sir.
well, you just can't win them all, honey. That's all I can say.
Looks like about a gingivitis on this one.
You.
Maybe some halitosis up to it even. All right. Found the point file laying underneath the toolbox where I usually find it. Down there in the dust bunnies and all. Sweet Mama looked up the gap, and it's pretty typical, right around 20 thousandths. But just wanted to make sure. So we'll just file these up. I'm pretty sure that they are pretty much shot, but might have to make another trip to town.
Maybe this time you can pull Grandma back out the ditch.
Hopefully they already got her out of the ditch because it's cold out. Granny, fend for yourself, right?
I guess.
All right, well, I guess we'll get them up on point there, and we'll set her accordingly. 20 thou. $20,000, sweet mama. 20,000s. Let me get a little more. Ooh, that might have been too much. Might have done her that time. Well, how are you supposed to do it the other way when you go too far? Start over. Learn my lesson. By golly, there's 20 right there. Right on the snot box. Well, might be a little tight now. Do it again.
She getting flexible on you?
Stuff's happening when I'm trying to zig, it's zagging, you know? Mm-hmm. It's best I can say it. All right.
Why does this thing got 2 points anyways?
Well, it's a performance upgrade, you know? When one set of points is fast, 2 sets is faster. Okay?
Oh. That's the same for the mirrors and the coils and
That's
everything
the same.
else?
If you put 8 tires on, you're twice as fast, you know?
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
What it mostly means is twice the headache, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Twice
All the bells and
headache
whistles.
for you. You get to think twice as hard on why it's running twice as bad when you've got 2 sets of points.
See, that's why I don't like the newer stuff. Too many bells and whistles to break.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is 1972, so. All right. Yes, ma'am. All right, good to go there. So, I don't see a condenser anywhere on this thing. I don't know where it would be, where it goes. There's a black wire here. I'm thinking maybe it goes down to that water temperature sender, maybe.
Maybe don't need one.
And here's an old coil
Maybe
that has, I thought that was just a noise suppressor like anything else, you know. But I don't know. I'm going to turn the key on and see if we get any flicker out of them points at all. All right, keys on. What do we got here? Anything?
low battery.
Ain't got nothing. Dang it! Well, I guess we got to get some diagnostic tools out here to figure out why we ain't got no spark. Probably nothing to do with this catastrophe we got going here. Okie Kanoki. Well, referring to this mess here, I looked up the wiring schematic for the coil for this little doodad, and looks like she's wired completely wrong. So we're just going to chop them all off, and we're just going to start right on over.
Jeez.
Right here, right now.
Why didn't you just unscrew the doodaddies?
I ain't playing no games, that's why.
You gonna put that back on, or is that just weight reduction?
Had a razor blade, chop my finger to the bone. I got a black and a red and a blue and a white. And that looks like a black. So my blue and the white and the black goes together. So we'll go ahead and tie them in a knot. And then we need a black and a red and a black and a white. Is that one? I'm gonna have to do the old extendo on that bad boy to come up here and hang out with this feller right here. So why do these things give me such a hard time all the time now? Every time I pick them up, look what it does to me. It laughs at me. You just gotta manually push it down with your finger, I guess.
That's just stupid.
For crying out loud. How does this work? Somebody please explain to me how this little thing works here. Because I ain't got it figured out.
Well, you ain't got the razor blade thing you figured out either.
Well, no, I do have the Band-Aid figured out though. Chop my finger every time. Okay. I struggled through that. Just throw that on the floor, I'll never find it again. Here's some crunching. There's some crunching in there. Alright, we got an old Delco Remy here. This thing looks like it's been in a fire. And it looks like it might be from the 50s. I hope it's not a 6-volter or something stupid. Man, it's got dents in it. She's looking rough.
Looks like you got it from your burn pal.
It's somebody else's burn pal. You know, I got a complete inventory of our burn pal. It wasn't out there. Seeing as how the wires were hooked up wrong. Could there be something burned up somewhere now? Hey, I don't know. We'll find out. All right, got all that work done. I was able to find a coil wire out there in the burn pile. I'll take care of this old menagerie we did have in it. I guess we'll just crank her over there and see if we can get electrocuted. Oh!
Spark?
See that? Hold it. Well, we got spark, but there's just barely anything there. I mean, I probably wouldn't even feel it if it snapped across my knuckles. So, let me dig up another coil before I start struggling with a weak spark trying to fire this thing that ain't ran in 300,000 years. Yes, ma'am, by golly.
Ooh, look at you just pouring out the goods.
Super stock. Huh. She ought to make a little bit of heat now. Crank her over, Sweet Mama.
All right.
Barely nothing.
Welcome back, love cakes. How did it work out in the office room for ya?
Well, I had to do some paperwork and do some thinking in there, okay? We got a dual set of points here, and we got a Superfire Racing Super Stock Richard Petty edition coil in there, and we still barely got enough spark. Wouldn't even wake you up, you know, if it's to shock you out of your sleep. But,
Ew.
hey, here's the thing. I don't see how can a point system work without a condenser? I don't know. Is it hid, or is it somebody take it off, throw it away? I don't know.
Someone deleted it?
Somebody deleted it. I did a little bit of research on the Bonafone, okay? And it looks like it runs off one set of points. And then when you tell it, you put it in high gear or you do some stuff with the throttle, something kicks this set of points in, which is like a 5-degree swing in the ignition for fuel mileage, okay? Listen, we just jump the fence and get the fuel off the neighbor anyway. I don't care about fuel mileage, all right? So I'm probably just going to take this set of points out, and I'm going to ram a condenser in here. I don't think we're getting the snap we need because there's not a condenser to hold the charge to just, you know what I mean?
Give it the ram of ammo.
That's my thoughts anyway. So I'm going to try to rig us up a condenser in there, and then we're going to crank her over and see what happens. Okay, we got us a Performance Mallory Ignition condenser. Come from a buddy Chippy Golden in the fan mail, buddy mail. It's not fan mail, it's buddy mail. Thank you, Chippy. And the spark plugs we put in, they were Chippy or Ken Garlitz or Larry Garlitz. One of those guys gave us those plugs. So thank you guys for that.
Just keeps going around in a circle. Just keeps on giving.
Hey, seems like every time we got to go to the store, we run somebody off the road. You know, you're helping old ladies out that might otherwise need a ride home. You know, so thank you guys. Appreciate y'all helping out the channel. I don't see this fitting down in here. All I've got to do is do something like that.
Oh my! Don't you go put both points in there?
Where am I going to put
Are you
that?
gonna eliminate one point? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm just doing my thing.
Boop.
I just can't get in there to... Oh!
Daggone.
Nothing holding it in there, Sweet Mama.
You're breaking everything.
Good thing we didn't get it running. Looks like somebody busted that bolt off in there, by golly. Or no, it's in there backwards. How's come they put it in from the bottom side?
I don't know, but we didn't work on it.
What the? All right. Well, here's what I got, Sweet Mama. Put the new condenser on the outside, and I wired her up there to the jumper wire that goes to the points. Meanwhile, while I was doing that, turn over and find a little condenser down here.
You're such a smart man.
Yep. And in
It's
other
so
news,
tiny. How did anybody find that?
well, looks like somebody put the bolt in backwards somehow for whatever reason. So maybe this thing wasn't getting grounded. Maybe that was the problem. But we want to take that bolt out. We got a new condenser, 2 birds, 1 stone. We gotta have spark now, right?
Yeah. Maybe.
What we got here is that a new condenser eliminated 1 set of points, made her a single lunger, and got all the mounting surfaces ground up. And I think that we should be able to see some fire now. So, Sweet Mama wants to go in there and twist that key.
Alrighty
See what
then.
we got. All right, fire in the hole. Hold it.
We got a fire in our blowhole?
Well, first day on the job, I'm sorry.
You ready?
All right, try number 57 here.
I ain't got nothing.
Crap.
You ready to try again?
Connection. Hot dog! Look at the fire we got now, Sweet Mama! Heck yeah! All right then. Are you happy?
Oh yeah.
Shoot!
No way. Oh, love, you're gonna throw your back out.
Well, got number 1 up again on compression stroke. Wire, just tighten this here baby down and go ahead and run our wires. I got a feeling it's going to fire right up. Like it's going to bark off on the bottle, you know?
Meaning someone just didn't know what they were doing with that solenoid and his distributor and points and stuff.
Well, I wouldn't say they didn't know what they was doing. They probably just got disgusted and just left her parked in the weeds. I tell you what, these old plug wires are pretty loosey-goosey here.
Just a little bit of reinforcement.
They were a little squeezy poo-poo. Ah, Sweet Mama, I'm getting excited. You? Well, that's burnt black inside. Looks like it's been a misfiring a little bit.
I can't wait to see if that long walk was worth it.
All right. I guess the firing order is 1342. Guessing?
I don't
Most
know.
of them are. These wires are looking rough. What I have to do, because new ones just ain't in the budget. There's number 2. There's number 3.
Well, that looks easy
There's
enough.
number 4. Wait, 1432? Dang it! I gotta look it up. All right, so it was 1, 3, 4, and 2 on the firing order. Put a little vacuum advance hose on here since that baby's wide open. And those plug wires are looking mighty rough. Gives us too much trouble. We might have to go out to the burn pile and get it set it down. That little doodad on that hickey-doo right there. All that work done. Now I don't see a whole lot else that's keeping us from doing our thing. Guess we just throw a little gas down the yap here and see what happens. See if she'll bark off. Last time I took float ball off and pretty much destroyed the whole carburetor. So looks pretty clean in there. I'm just going to throw some gas in it. Let's see how it turns out for us. All right, we got accelerator pumps. Oh yeah, we do. I can see her squirting down in there.
Let's say I can smell something.
There's a little spider in there. He better evacuate right now. He's going to get sucked down and blow it out the backside. Here we go, Sweet Mama.
How long has it been? 20 years?
What's it say here?
That's 10.
Don't say. Don't say. Who knows? I don't know. All I know is somebody went without my permission to Oklahoma and drug a truck home.
I'm
And I
pretty
would
sure
hope
the
it would run.
paperwork said about 20 some years.
Okay. Let's see what she does. Right in the hole.
Told ya.
That was easy. She's shooting up through the carburetor a little
I was
bit.
gonna say that battery held up the whole time.
Yeah, might be a little sticky valve in there. Maybe.
Try it. Come on, come on.
Let's give her a little bit of time and see what happens. A bit of timing.
Maybe you need more gas in it.
Ain't got no gas in it.
See what that does.
Come on, come on. Come on, she's thirsty. She's thirsty.
She's thirsty? I think it is.
Give her a drink. Give her a drink.
Drink your poo. Go.
Blow on that thing. Yes.
Huh?
Oh!
We're getting there, Sweet Mama. He just needs a little more fuel, I think. Here we go.
Yes. Oh, listen how strong that is. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's your cat nice and strong, honey. Oh,
Didn't
no.
like that, did it? I think we need to go a little further with the old timing a little bit here. Maybe loosen that up a little bit.
Make her do what you want, honey. Make her do what you want her to do.
I want to do.
Come on.
That did. Thing. But it went the wrong way because I don't know what I'm doing.
She's a runner.
That's what we can do.
What are we doing?
I see a little bit of spark bouncing down in here a little bit.
What?
That doesn't confront me. We just run her out of gas. Why is it so hard on gas? Should have left them other set points in there, huh?
She hadn't had drink in years.
Okay, try her again.
Maybe I have to get a liquor store and get her a fifth.
Uh-huh.
She ain't having it.
It's got a wetter whistle, you know? Oh, ha.
Oh, it sounds so solid and cute.
Ah!
Oh, we'll take it. It's okay. Keeps on clicking. That's all that matters.
Sidling. Shit!
See? One that we're taking your credit card for now?
Brake lights on. Brake lights off. Hey, you think maybe that's why it was hard to push?
What? You had the brake.
Hey, I thought it was off.
Ah!
I ain't crying, you're crying. Hey, baby, sounds pretty good.
It does.
I mean, for never opening the carburetor up and, you know what I mean? Sounds pretty good. I think what we need to do is put the bottom hose on it because I could see it dragging the ground underneath the truck.
Yeah.
And
I
put
don't
some
want to leave
water and
behind.
see if it'll hold water. Make sure that block's not busted or something.
Oh yeah.
All right, then. The passenger side to the driver's. Up in front of me, as long as she'll hold a little bit of fluid, I care not.
I may cut a snag or two on the way.
Just so that the thing's not busted. Did you check to see if the block was busted before you bought the truck?
I didn't do nothing.
Dang it.
All I did was put my hand in the air and just held it.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure he didn't get it, you know? The one. You can't have them all, honey.
That's not quite a few, but.
Yeah.
All right, well, see if it'll hold water, I guess. Yeah. You know what?
What?
If this thing holds water, we just need a fuel source and get the bus running. This baby's on the road. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Tires are up. Brakes, well, it's not so important, but yeah.
Well, if you get it on the road, love, that'll be awesome, because it might have to be a daily. Pride got in the way. What can I say?
Cool.
Pride got in the way. She don't want to be lowered to the ground. She just wants to be left alone. She don't want no customizations. You know, a puddin'. I'll be trying to do all kinds of stuff with her.
I see nothing running on the floor yet. Guess I'll just keep on dumping different colors of antifreeze in it. Well, looks like our little double-decker radiator hose here. It stretches from east to west.
Are those Mordski's favorite?
I think they are. A little flexi hose.
Little Ben ones?
Uh-huh. Somebody done took the hose clamp off and took it in for scrap.
It wasn't me.
Uh-huh. So I think they put a hose clamp on there and this old mess here will go away. Yeah.
Did you get it? Did you get it?
Wait, Mama. Got all that work done. Call that tight, not because it's tight, because I'm tired of turning it. Who needs a clamp? I don't need no stinking clamp.
That's what that radiator hose is thinking too.
That's right. That radiator did spring a leak, unfortunately. Got a little leaky poo-poo right here. This ma'am right there. She's all over the ground.
I wonder why they didn't give you no disclosures on this thing.
Did you check the radiator before you bought it?
I didn't
So I
check
did.
nothing. Daggone. Don't you got any use? Just laying around?
Do now.
How many times you clip those?
Do now.
Mm-hmm. It's coming out the budget.
All right. Guess we'll just dump her right in here, huh?
Sure.
See if this thing works. I think this came out of Buddy Mail too. I don't know if
It
Chippy
did.
or Ken or one of them give it to us. Thanks,
It did.
guys, whoever it was.
I think that was from Ken.
If we got anything. Maybe the lines froze shut or something.
I don't even hear it on.
Maybe there ain't nothing in it. I don't know. Something going on around here. What it is ain't exactly clear. Maybe she needs a prime meridian or something.
Sounds like you're straining.
Well, let me dump some gas in it, see what happens.
She'll be fine. Wow. That's what clean gas looks like?
Well, before it goes in the dirty funnel, oh, what's happening here?
What's leaking underneath there?
Gas leaking everywhere. Daggone it.
Smooth move, X-Lax.
Ooh, filler neck's busted. Ooh, it's busted bad. Daggone. She got a monster big one hole in her. Shit. Daggone
Gotta
it.
get some bubble gum and start chewing.
That's right.
Stick it in that thing.
I think that'll work, Sweet Mama. I think what I'm going to do is cut this to length.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe on a little bit of an angle. Or maybe not, since I can't cut it on an angle with this.
Maybe just bend her a little bit.
Yeah, and then I'm going to ram this down in, drill a hole down in here and ram this down in until that bottoms out. And that'll keep her from sucking on the bottom. And if I drill the hole just the right size, then maybe it'll seal itself. If not, maybe we'll put some JB welder on it, you know?
Yeah.
All right. I got this piece of line out on the burn pallet, probably full of stink bugs and stuff.
You didn't blow through it?
I did not. Mud wasps.
Ain't no turning back now.
Nah, that's some pretty thick plastic here, I tell you. Probably drill and tap at. Looky, looky. Daggone. What's down in there? Can you see down in there?
It's
just a little bit
clean.
off the bottom. Wiggle some of that shrapnel while there.
Yeah.
Shit, we got us a gas tank, Sweet Mama! Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah.
Giving you a rough time, love.
She's good and tight. Good and tight. Need a little,
We'll
little
do
bit of
for
that.
me.
Yep. Some of that right there, and a couple clampy poo-poos. Shit. I figured I'd stick this little piece of hose clamp down on there. That way it ain't go as far as we want it to, you know? Do what I say.
That's a good adjustment.
Shoot. Little zippy tie A on there for good measure. All right then, we need to get the hose from the front to the back figured out. We get that, we hook it up, we're ready to roll. All right, see what we got here. Here's our gas line from the engine side. It's easily coming down to this here little block here. Ooh, never mind all that. That going, honey. Did you look at the floors before you bought it? Nope. Okay. Oh, what's that? Looks like Casper hung himself there or something. Guess that line keeps on trucking on back down the line here. Okay. The swappy poo over top of the frame rail. She comes on back here. Looks like there's a little clampy poo-poo right here. Well, I can find hook it there. My new line's right there. So a little bit of rubber ducky from there to there. We'll be all hooked up. Alright. I did get her apart there.
Just say when.
Took some fancy words to get it off of there, but I got her. Maybe I got a Sweet Mama up there with the air hose. I'm gonna try to blow some air through it, see what happens. Alright, Sweet Mama, let her rip. Yes, ma'am. Couple more times. Hot dog. She's clear. Alright, let me hook them up.
All right.
Okay. Somebody likes to have fun at work. Man, why's everything got to be a struggle for me to do? Oh, mercy. I'm a thoroughbred, that's what she said. Underneath the back of this truck bed. Yes, our clamp is a Phillips only. Straight out of the People's Republic is where this name came from. Can't see nothing. The screwdriver's turning, but the nut ain't. Man, I got the creeper right in my spine. I can't get it tight. What a gypsy kind of clamp am I playing with here? Ain't do nothing. Everything's in the way. Well, I have to say that is not helping me a bit. If that'll go there. I can get a clamp, maybe a head start. Done run over with the creeper, got her all buckled up. Sure that'll bite me in the end. Yeah, I'll put her upside down. I think that's the way it needs to be. Just run her on in here so I ain't all day, you know? Mm-hmm. Get some of this. Oh, I gotta do this. Hold her on there. Put her on there. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just push a little further. Yeah. Now I need to get this on there. Can't see it. Need it right there. Right there's where I need it.
Okay.
The screwdriver ain't long enough because it's
That
in
right
the
there?
frame. It's in the frame and I ain't screwing the thing at all. Daggone it! Struggle bus. That light is directly in my face.
Sorry. I don't know where to put it. I don't know where you can see it.
Well, the feller that needs to see needs to manage the light.
Oh, I'm about to put a sketcher right where your cannon bucket belongs.
I tell you what, I'm having progress, so.
Oh, wait.
Got everything straightened out the way I need it
I think
now.
I'm just gonna hang out here and relax until you get done.
Got it the way I need it. 500 screwdrivers. Put the 2 clamps on.
Let her on down.
Ah, my knee hurts. Okay,
Did you get all that done?
got that done. Now, I'm going to try to use this little sediment bowl here. I'm going to put it right on here, I think. And I'm going to, I think I am.
I don't know what's in there, but it looks like somebody had a urinary tract infection for like years.
Well, a little bit too much Pepsi Mountain Dew.
Don't look good at all.
That's what it'll do to you. Gotta be careful. All right, that'll go there like that. Got it 3 times. It's still too short. That little stretchy. Look what we can do, sweet mama.
Aw.
New
Great
clamp.
job, love.
If this one works. Looks like it's been smashed under the wheel a time or 2.
It's all right. It ain't no cosmetology contest.
We do nice work here.
Fancy.
Got a reputation to uphold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is easy. All right, we got our twist tied and zip tied and multiplied and whatnot. I think we're ready to go. Short a clamp or 2, but it's okay. Still got a little bit of funky stuff in there. Ain't no way I'm taking that bowl off of there, screwing that gasket up. No ma'am. No ma'am. It'll just have to eat the old stuff in there. Okay.
So you just bypass that?
I bypassed the old one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm half tempted to hook it up, but I've seen where these diaphragms like come apart, pieces, chunks, and they end up in there. And then,
Yeah,
you know
let's
what I
not
mean?
do that.
So maybe later, not right now. All right then, see if we can get her to pump her up.
You already put gas in our little tank back there?
I did not. I did not.
Alrighty then. Let's do that. Let her eat, baby!
Oh!
Well, daggone.
Oh!
Gonna break the tip.
Squash her right off there.
I love your fancy
Man.
customization, honey.
Dig it.
I do.
I'm gonna have to put a zippy tie A on there so it ain't bouncing around going back Betty Knox and stuff.
That's
Bring by the
strong.
road, that thing be bouncing clean up out there. Busting that fuel line right in half.
What's going on down there?
Looky.
Wow, that's clean.
That looked enough.
Jeez.
Try again. What's going on?
Absolutely nothing.
Did I hook to the wrong hose?
Oh, you're about to make a mess.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I found a busted gas line back underneath the bed. That's why we ain't got nothing going on. That's why it ain't sucking no stuff. But this is off of the gas line.
I was about to say, what the heck are you doing?
Worry yourself not. Just about time to pack up and get out of here for the day. And the radiator's leaking. So I drained her off down past the hole that we got. I'm going to mix up some JD Weld. I'm going to stuff her on there. I'm going to hope that she A, dries overnight, and B, plugs the hole we got.
There's playing in it. What's it like?
Don't touch it.
Ah, it feels like putty. Ooh.
Shit, look how smooth it is.
It's just gonna blow out the other side.
It is not. That's awesome.
Looks all fancy like you're doing artwork there,
I
love.
push it in the hole a little bit, and I'll smooth it on back out. Smooth it on back out.
And if that Morrissey's out there watching, my old man's been waiting for a super scraper for almost a year. Now I know you don't know him from Adam, and you don't know where we live, but that ain't no excuse. You can figure it out. Don't make me come get it. You ready, Yammer?
It's cold in here. Another day, another debacle. Welcome back to the blue ice chest that we call Hustle House Performance Automotive. Man, it's cold out. Furnace ain't working. I think the chimney's plugged up. We ain't making no heat.
Lips all chapped.
Man, it was so chilly in here. I don't even think that our stuff's still a little sticky here. I don't know if it worked or not. I hope so. All right, well, we had a little leak in the back line there. That's why we wasn't getting any pressure up here. So we patched that up, put about an 87-foot long piece of rubber hose on it to fix it. And now let's see what we got. We have to watch the bowl there. We bypassed that sediment bowl. I don't really trust it. I don't want to plug that carbonator up. Ooh, 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 look, Mama.
That's the way to fill up the pocket.
Shit, it's shut off too. All by itself. Look at that.
Ain't gonna be no trouble at all.
Hey. All right, what do we got to do to fire it? Anything? Is it ready to roll?
I'd say.
Oh, we got to put some more water in it. See if our patch held up.
Oh no!
Well, that's what came out of it.
There's big old flakes like half the vehicles in there.
Well, at least it's going through a strainer this time. So far, so good, sweet mama. So far, so good.
It's because she ain't under pressure.
That's right. It's probably blow out there like a shotgun there.
Like a snot rocket.
Back on it. Put a man's eye out. I figure now is probably a better time to hook this thing up and bolt her to the fender than after the fan sucks it up and puts it through the radiator, you know? Whip out a JB Weld. That probably wouldn't be so good.
Always a backup plan, love.
Yeah.
I love how you stink.
Baby. All right.
Got
T
that all
minus
done?
10 seconds now. Ready to fire it? Couple, 2, 3 little pumps.
Come on, baby.
Couple, 2, 3 more little pumps. Let me turn the key on, honey.
You're such a smart man. I love it.
Dang it! All right, then.
Action number 2. Woo! Barely even drag. You're so smart.
Looks like the float level's staying pretty consistent. Hope that accelerator pump fixes itself.
Where's your happy dance, happy feet? Give it to me, give it to me. Michael Jackson style.
All right, I guess we'll fill her up there with antifreeze and make sure the thermostat's going to open.
Alrighty. Yeah. Well, you don't believe in mixing the colors, do you?
It's just a color, you know. Age is just a number, and red and green is just a color.
Got any leaks anywhere? Not so far. She's doing great so far. Of course, we said that last time.
Hey, we get our antifreeze from the good folks over there at Butchco Auto Records on Route 119 in Collinsville. Dunbar, actually. $7.50. What is that? 2 gallon? 3 gallon? $7.50. Slightly used. Okay, it ain't got no brand new ribbon or no tamper-proof packaging or anything like that. But
They got a nice deep color. That's all that matters.
it'll keep her cool and ain't gonna freeze and bust the thing, you know?
Uh-huh. Same with the used batteries we get.
$7.50. It looks like the temperature gauge is coming up. I don't see any lights on for the oil pressure or anything. I'm pretty sure the idiot lights do work. A couple little
pretty
mice
cool.
took a dump like right there. Why would they poop right there? I don't get it. Sweet Mama, I think it's starting to move.
Definitely looks like a pond in there. Bunch of little tadpoles.
Let's blow my hat off when an air pocket just erupts like a geyser. Sweet Mama, this baby runs like a brand new one.
I don't know about all that.
I'm almost not so chapped that you went without me, okay? Almost.
I ain't
Hey.
even see the credit card bill yet.
Well, how about we keep on pressing our luck and we see if we can't get rid of the old clickety-clack and see if this baby here will work. Maybe we'll put a fuel line in it and run us like a filter and put it in there so if this comes apart in there, it won't get in there.
Well, that makes sense. It's already in there. Why not put her to use?
Heck yeah, let's try it.
All right.
Hot dog, look at that, Sweet Mama. I don't think that's going to get wound up. I probably better put a zippy tie on there just for giggles and stuff.
Look, we're rubbed off onto you, baby cakes.
Hey, we'll do it later though. I gotta know right now if this thing's going to pump or not.
Okay.
Fire in the hole.
Alrighty. Oh, it's perfect. I knew you could do it, honey. That's why I brought it to you. Why ain't we got a gas in there?
Ain't got nothing.
What's going on? Dang it. I should have waited for all the complimenting.
Oh,
What happened? What?
boy, I wiggled it and stuff started working.
I told you to just wiggle it just a little bit.
Maybe it just had a little airlock. I don't know.
Had to burp it a
fixed
little bit.
I fixed it without even knowing what was going on. Yeah?
Exactly.
That's how we roll.
Do I know a mechanic to go to or what? That's right.
Oh, oh, a little bit of blow by, Sweet Mama. Did you happen to check the blow by whenever you bought this thing?
No, but I love your blood by and it makes me happy. So that's pretty funny. I like it. I love how it sounds.
I think we're good. A little bit of valve noise, but shoot! I dig it.
I love it.
All right, well, hey, on to better things. Greener pastures. We're gonna see if we can't get a clutch to work on this thing. See if the clutch is any good in it.
I didn't say a miracle.
It's a hydraulic clutch. We got to bleed it out.
Oh,
Miracles happen here at Hustle House every day, Sweet Mama.
my.
Not by my wheel.
Yeah,
I'm not the miracle guy. All right, well, we have no clutch pedal at all, but this thing's got some fluid in it, so...
Well, what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to try to suck it out because it's black instead of clear. Maybe get some of this out of here. Ooh, looky. It's funky stuff out of here, so... Some fresh, new... Look what we can do, fluid in her. Look at that. That baby's like new in there. You get the sludge out of it.
Give it a ream job. Little smokestacks. Huh? Check it out. Real cute. Dang, go on. You're gonna spill it for sure. You know it's coming.
It's a coming. Spill it. Ain't spilled nothing. Okay, well, I guess I'll go down and see if there's a bleeder down here somewhere waiting for me.
Nope.
All right. In case you wondered what it looked like under here, it's pretty much what she's looking like. Grimy. There's a slave cylinder, and there's the bleeder. So, my guess is this thing is froze plumb solid inside, and it'll probably have to come apart and be cleaned out. But I'm gonna have Sweet Momma pump that pedal anywho, and we'll see if anything will squirt out. All right, Sweet Momma, you ready to do some pumping?
Yep.
All right, let her have it.
Okay. I forgot when we're pumping. Hopefully it's the clutch.
5 minutes later.
Nothing's happening.
Ain't nothing happening here either.
What says you, Sweet Momma? Sounds pretty good to me.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it more if we can get that clutch to move. You know?
Well, I'm excited it ain't cracked and blown up. Okay, that's
Yes.
pretty scary.
It's holding antifreeze, it's got oil pressure, and it sounds pretty daggone good. So I guess we'll come down tomorrow and we'll tear into the clutch master cylinder hydraulic system and see if we can get her to move.
Sounds like a plan.
See you in a second. Well, you know what they say, another day, another debacle. I had Sweet Momma in there jumping up and down on that clutch pedal like she's stomping out a brush fire, and nothing's moving. No fluid is moving, nothing's going on. Just like stepping on a sponge, you know? So I guess we're going to pull it apart and clean it out on the inside and hope not to get an eye put out in the process. Oh.
She just can't find it. It just ain't happening for her. She's so unsatisfied.
So many struggles in her life.
I know.
You know?
She's so cute,
She's
though.
just got it so rough.
Like a little kitten. Like a little 5-pounder.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
I will say this little thing's pretty easy to work on.
Well, then why are you so beat up?
Well,
Can't even open the hood without getting sliced and diced.
I don't know. Hey, I see old buddy Puddin wrenching on them, and his must be new or something. It's got like vacuum lines everywhere under here. Ours is pretty tame. I don't know if somebody already went through it and weeded them out or what, but yeah, it's pretty basic. Almost a pleasure to be wrenching on.
Dong, ram-a-lam-a-ding-dong.
Ah, hit me in the face. Daggone it. Ah, hit me in the face again. I got the Mike Tyson edition flashlight down here. I can't make it. How do you work this thing, Sweet Momma?
Wow.
There it is. Okay. Hey, everybody. I found the clippy-doo. Takes off the hickey-doo that's hooked to the thingy. So I just got to push this little clip out, and off we go. Remind me again, Sweet Momma, why we didn't clean the truck floor before we started working on it?
I was just impressed.
Smells like a wet sock soaked in a ketchup package down here or something.
Well, I never looked inside there, love.
Wow.
She had me at hello when I rounded the corner.
Suppose. Ooh, that ain't looking good.
You'll thank me one day when she's hauling a big old V8 motor in the back.
Okay. Ow! Bent my fingernails backwards. Ouch!
I didn't say you were gonna thank me today.
Daggone.
You all right, love?
I'll live.
Take you retract your statement. Shit is pleasurable to work on, as you thought.
Wow. Just got the rude awakening. Ugh, I hate bending them backwards. Okay.
Wow, that's a tiny little thing.
That little torture device looks like. Oh!
Yeah. You ain't going near me with that thing with you and your experience.
Sure learned my lesson, I guess. Let's see what happens here.
You gonna put that in a little bucket so you can reuse it?
I want to squirt all over the paint job on that Plymouth right there. If I want to.
Jeez.
Oh!
That sounds pretty pleasurable.
Yes, ma'am. Oh,
Do it again.
oh, why is it sucking my finger in?
No, I like the other sound.
See what we got going on here? It's just like
A blockage.
it's refusing.
You can reuse that, you know.
One in there and get her if you want to.
Hey, honey. Why don't you take a gander and see if it'll work?
Not this time, sweet mama. This time, I will not be your vestibule of ridicule today. All right. Well, this clip is either A, broke, B, shot across the garage, or C, stuck in my retina. In a few seconds here.
Is it possible it's just deleted?
Hopefully it sticks me in the face.
Yeah.
So I ain't got to look for it when it flies.
I don't know. How are you just going to open everything up and just rebuild it all the time in here?
Well, I wouldn't call it a rebuild, you know. It's more of a rip it apart and hope you don't destroy it, put it back together.
Starting to sound like a Scooby-Doo garage every day. It's a mystery.
Jinkies! Zoinks!
That's my fave.
Ooh, look at that. That thing came out.
Well, you practically beat it near to death. I'd come out too.
I guess the piece I wanted to come out don't come out, or does it?
What?
I don't think it does.
What piece was you trying to get to come
I'm
out?
trying to get this thingy hickey out of here. Must be part of it, huh?
That's a...
Okay, good thing I wasn't
Does.
prying into beating on it, because I think it's just made that way.
Well, if that's the case, I don't see nothing wrong. What's wrong with
I
it?
got a little bit of funk in there, that's all I can figure.
You'll be spit shining today.
Yes, ma'am. It's going to be like new when I'm done. Shoot! Okay, what it's looking like and what it's acting like is like, it should be like a one-way valve, you know? You push the pedal and it pushes it out, but it shouldn't suck it back in. And it's like there's a flapper one-way valve in there that's letting it go both directions and screwing us up. Now I can see a weird little piece of rubber sticking out of here. Something I could totally break and totally destroy and never be able to fix if I'm not careful. But that thing must be hiding behind this metal thing in here, I'm guessing. Oh, that's rubber too. I don't know, I don't get it. We might be out of our league here. Maybe there's nothing we can do.
Then shove her back in there.
You know how I'm like always positive thinking, never negative stuff, you know? I don't have a good feeling about this. I'm thinking that maybe that little piece of rubber down in yonder
Yeah.
might be shafting us. All we can do is put her back together and spray and pray, right?
Sure.
Gotta lube her up, sweet mama.
You finally get it.
That was easy.
Yeah. Great job, love.
I don't think we fixed it, mama. We're going to struggle with it anyhow for like a day
Okay.
before we decide to
Throw in the towel?
shut the video down because we got to order something. It's going to take a year to get here. So. All right. Well, that was a waste of time. It does nothing. It blew a couple bubbles. That was about it. I think we failed miserably, sweet mama. But in a last-ditch effort of desperation, I think maybe we'll just try to blow some air down through it, down into the lines, into the slave cylinder, and maybe some magic. I don't know. Is it coming out?
Yeah?
Hot dog!
It keeps moving the hose back and forth.
Hello and welcome back to Puddin's Fab Shop. Warning, we're just having fun. If you take stuff too serious, this channel may not be for you, buddy. Hello and welcome back. Like Theodore said, guys, he asked if he could do the.
Honey, are you helping me or are you watching TV? What's going on here?
We are back.
I'm coming.
Our toy
Don't get her tight down here.
I'm coming. Just 1 second.
Unlike Santa Claus, I'm not checking it twice. I am gonna
You're
put
checking
right
it
there.
twice.
And we are gonna
1 more second. I'm coming.
we're gonna admire this rear suspension real quick.
Never mind.
Well, what you got?
Well, we got a brake line that's open. It'll workable. It's functionable. But got this old slave cylinder here.
That looks like, I'm not even gonna say.
Kind of rough.
Like,
Yeah. So we're going to try to clean it up, just in case we got to buy one of them. We'll know if this is worth keeping or not. So let me see if I can get it apart.
You're enjoying that, ain't ya?
Yes, ma'am. A little bit of emery cloth on the pinky. Give me a rheumatism trick. Just coming clean. Slightly pitted. I'd say it's probably shot, but be good enough for me if we get it working, you know? Mm-hmm. I can't see from my house. Well, Mama, we got her apart, and I gave her a gentle reaming with the coarsest paper that we had for the Dremel.
that
And
looks great, honey. I like it.
it kind of feels smooth. Don't look real good.
Does it really need to be smooth?
Well,
Just as long as it's clean, right?
to live up to the standards that we have here at Hustle House, yes, honey, it has to be smooth.
Well, alrighty then. Let's switch.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's not no longer round inside. Probably a couple different shapes in there, but
Nice.
I think this thing will slide in and out, which was I was really after. You know, might leak a little bit, but so do I. You know what I mean? So do I. See how much better life is with that. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, wasn't that pleasurable? That satisfying?
Don't move too good.
What did you get stuck?
I don't know. Feels like that rubber's all gunky. You know,
Swelled up?
like mushy.
Oh.
You know, it's all mushed.
Oh, like an overused, melted one, kinda.
Used too much and it was new. That's what they say. Never could figure what that meant. All right. Well, I got that slave cylinder put back together and put on, and I got this here a couple different pieces rigged together to try to pull fluid down into the slave cylinder from up above. So I'm just going to sit here and pump this until doomsday, and then realize that we need new parts this time. All right, I was able to relocate. Sweet Mama, you want to keep an eyeball on that fluid level over here? Let
Yep.
me know if anything's happening.
Ain't nothing happening.
You like all that dirt that I jammed down in there when I was moving stuff around?
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at.
Like that? Maybe try to foot pedal it here a time or two while I'm doing this. See if anything happens that way.
Alrighty. Nope. We're just moving it around. That's all we're doing.
Dang it!
What the?
Well, fell in front of all of the world, attempt number 7. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up a bottle of brake fluid to the bleeder of the slave cylinder, and I'm going to try to siphon it through said cylinder, through the brake line, up to the clutch master. Oh! Oh!
What'd you do?
It took like 3 pumps and I sucked her clean up through there, so it did. That might have been a good thing. I don't know.
Well, if you could put it back in the jar, that'd be even better.
What if I could put it in here without losing, like, my prime here, you know?
Yeah.
Now what do I do? All right, Sweet Mama.
What?
You put a draw on that fluid level line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. When I get down there and get ready, I'll say, put a draw on it.
Uh-huh.
And you start pulling that fluid level up.
Uh-huh.
And as it's going up, you say, okay, just like that.
Uh-huh.
And I'll tighten up my bleeder.
All right.
But don't suck that fluid up in that green hickey dew, because that hickey dew will have to get thrown in the garbage. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Okay, Mama, put the draw on it.
I got it. Ow.
All right, I'm tight.
She getting tight.
I got her.
Aw, I can't play anymore. It didn't work out.
This is easy.
This sucks. That wasn't much fun for me.
Well, not everything's a bucket of laughs, sir. Okay?
Well, says the negative person.
Hey, now I got a dilemma.
All right, what's that?
How can I get that on there without losing the prime? I mean, I'm pretty quick and all, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose a little bit of, what you call it, you know?
You can do it, Dangerous Dan. Pretty sure you're fast enough.
I am pretty awesome. I'm going to bust a knuckle, being quick about it. Injury! Ready?
Yep.
Oh, it's going to flick me right in the eye. I'm calling it right now. As soon as the baby flicks off, it's coming right in my face. Ready?
Yep.
I seen air bubbles. That means bad things.
Why'd you cross thread it?
Cross thread or torque to spec. Tight as tight, Sweet Mama.
That doesn't count for everything.
Man.
Only on yours. I don't like that saying on mine.
Well, you get what you get when you come through these golden gates.
I see nothing.
How disappointing is this?
That's awful. I mean, is it supposed to be like the brakes and just like push it out?
It's supposed to do stuff. Yep.
I thought so. It ain't doing nothing.
Ain't doing a ding dang thing. Bang it!
Aww.
Hey, you know what they say? When you've been beat, admit defeat. You know? We're just ain't got the parts to do anything. We're just out of luck this week. We'll just have to order us some parts, Sweet Mama. You know?
Oh, yeah.
But hey, until then, you know what they say. Run her on a starter, gets a little farther. Maybe we'll push her out there and we'll fire it up in gear and buzz her around the back a couple times. What do you think?
You can do her, baby.
If we can keep it out of the fence and keep it from getting stuck, I think we're having a bit of fun with it before we got to buckle it up.
It's a little cold out there.
That's a plan.
Alrighty then.
cute. Sweet Mama.
You love it?
You know, you probably could have drove that thing back from Oklahoma. You know, you probably didn't have to pull it the whole way.
I never thought of that.
Didn't take much to get her going now, did it?
Uh-uh.
It likes to go, but it will not stop. No brakes whatsoever. It's like stepping on a ghost. You know, there's nothing there. Chevelle, she's terrified.
I bet.
She was not up for the challenge today, but she came nonetheless. She's a trooper. You got to get the door for her, okay? She's a celebrity now.
Aww. Did you get valet parking, baby? Did you? You're so good. Yes, you are. You're such a good little girl. Look at your nose healing up.
Thank God, Sweet Mama. I'd like to be mad, but I can't be. This thing is too stinking awesome.
Right?
Did you see it spin around in circles? Is this thing pausing? I didn't get to see. Supposed to her spinning?
Oh, you kind of hit me with the snow a couple times. It was spinning something.
It sure did feel like it had a pause. You got around there pretty good. Ran good for what it is. We didn't have to put no money in it. Good thing, because my fold money's gone.
And I broke as a joke.
But hey, a lot of fun for a little bit of money, guys.
Absolutely.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to the man, the myth, the Puck County legend,
YouTuber.
Puddin from Puddin's Fab Shop. Hey, buddy, it's been a while since we got your permission to cut this video, but hope you remember. Hope you ain't jacked. But hey.
He's too easy going. There ain't no way.
I have a hard time believing it myself, but we have actually members that we spoke to that didn't know about Puddin's Fab Shop.
Heck yeah.
Got to be the best channel on the web, guys.
You guys got to watch him wash a vehicle. Pretty famous.
And www.puddinsfabshop.com for that quality merchandise he sells.
That's right. That's where we got this baby.
I didn't get any. She got it. It don't fit me. But Puddin, thanks, buddy. We really look up to you, and I got to tell you got some big shoes to fill.
Heck yeah, these sketches aren't big enough.
It's hard to imitate that guy. He's a character of his own. So.
Exactly.
And I want to thank all you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And we got some new members on the channel.
Heck yeah.
James Wilson and Rebecca Wilson.
13 guys.
Both. We got 13 members now.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. That's pretty surprising and awesome.
Yes, sir. Couldn't do it without you guys. We appreciate you. All right, guys. Well, I guess this is where we say goodbye. I guess we'll see you next week. But between now and then, see you church on Sunday.
Remember, guys, him sitting on his ain't gonna finish Sweet Mama's projects. Come on. I look like a pig doll. Ah, I ain't working. Hold on. I'm too far apart. That's what you do. How's he do that? I said, hey, little hustler, you're looking so fine. I knew you were original and you're one of a kind. Ugh. What the heck is that? What's it smell?
Oh, that's not chocolate.
Oh, yeah, this thing. Come on, clean it out. Your mama didn't raise no punk.
Mama, I'm on it like a bum on a bloody sandwich. Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Daniel's son. I'm trying. My hair's falling down. Daniel's son.
I think you're watching a little bit too much Puddin, Sweet Mama. I think you're going a little too far.
Mama ain't raised no punk. What?
Sweet Mama, I think you might have took it a little too far.
I put the Skechers on and it makes me do it. It just, ooh, get the